Hello, this is 1-800 Snack House.
The first time I laid eyes on brownies was maybe when I was 8 or 9 years old. It was through my big sister, because she would always bake brownies late at night and she would always feed it to me. And that's how I fell in love. It was love at first bite. But I feel like the hardest part was looking for a legit brownie joint. No brownies gave me that thick, juicy, moist, chewy sensation that I was looking for. So I thought, why not make my own brand? I make pretty good brownies and I wanted people to know the real taste of brownies. So I feel like that's how 1-800 Snack House was created. A lot of my inspiration came from Hugh Hefner and how he ran the Playboy Mansion. I think he had a lot of interesting ideas, like how he didn't believe in conforming to the idea of the perfect female. He wasn't afraid to be himself, or the fact that he didn't give a fuck about societal norms and opinions about life, relationships, people in general, and you should just be happy with yourself and what makes you happy. He says, one of the things I've tried to do with my life is redefine the boundaries that I think are very limiting. I'm not suggesting that everybody should have 3 girlfriends or necessarily have girlfriends living with them. I think there are many, many options to living your life. I personally interpreted this as how there's no one conclusion or an answer. We're all people with different ideas and we shouldn't limit ourselves to these norms. And I felt like 1-800 Snack House was about that. There's no right or wrong answer, and I personally think that it's an outlet for myself to expressing what I believe in or how I feel and, being comfortable with myself. When I was coming up with the name 1-800 Snack House, I wanted to include my favorite things. So, I thought, why don't I replace snack with the slang snack? And when people see girls and they be like, oh, she looks like a snack. I thought that was a perfect way to describe my love for brownies. So I created this whole story of the house being a replica of the Playboy Mansion, and I'm the owner of the snack house and the girls are my brownies. I have different names for each of my brownies. Personality, background. Like for instance, I have a Nutella brownie called Roxy. And she's very flirtatious. She would flirt with you, but she wouldn't give you nothing more than that. But when you get a taste of her, you would just drown with sweetness. I feel like the meaning behind this is that, it's not always the outward appearance that matters. Like my brownies, every slice looks different. But I think it's what's inside that truly matters. And I wanted to relate this to society's critical beauty standards that women have to constantly keep up with, of having to look pretty all the time. But I feel like it's the uniqueness and the flavor that really creates the beauty. For the release, I dropped 2 t-shirts, both the same design but in different colors. Since I work at a pizza restaurant, my biggest inspiration was a pizza restaurant t-shirt. I liked the whole concept to begin with because, it not only shows and represents the color of the restaurant, but it's not a clothing brand, so anyone can easily rock it. And I also like the fact that, at least in Japan, are putting energy into like taking out and social distancing. So I really wanted to put that message in my design as well. not only do I want my shirts to be worn unisex, but I want, you know, all ages, gender, sexuality, background, whatever it is, I want a lot of people to wear it. You know, for me, I don't believe in labels or restricting myself to just one rule. So I'm hoping that, you know, through this brand, people can see my vision and hopefully understand, you know, my concept and my story behind it through their eyes. And I hope that 1-800 Snack House blossoms this journey for everyone, you know, just being comfortable with yourself and doing what you like and just believing in yourself.